Alright, now let's find the musical alphabet and where each letter of the musical alphabet is located on the keyboard. The musical alphabet is a series of lettered tones in music: A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And although throughout the world most countries use a method called solfege, which is do, re, mi, fa, sol, here in the States the musical alphabet is the most common form of music notation. So once we've found middle C and we know the pattern of 3 and 2 black keys up and down the keyboard, it's relatively easy to find where each white key and its musical letter notation is. It's something that you can memorize by memorizing where it is in relation to the 2 and 3 black keys. So let's have a look at the keyboard and get started. Well, now that we have found the most important key on the keyboard, which, as I mentioned, was middle C, and just to review, you can find middle C on any piano by simply looking for the name of the piano. This one is Techniques. Looking for the 2 black keys underneath, and the white key just to the left of those 2 black keys is always going to be middle C. So now that we know where middle C is, we can find C everywhere on the piano just by going to the 2 black keys and pressing the white key just to the left of them. So here's middle C, and we go up to the next 2 black keys and we press the white key there, and up to the next 2, and the next, and we can do the same going back to the middle here and going down and down and down. So that's where C is, just to the left of the 2 black keys. Now, around the 2 black keys there are 3 musical notes in the musical alphabet: C, D, and E. So we found C to the left of the 2 black keys, D is in the middle, and E is to the right. So now coming back to our keyboard, we can find the 2 black keys in the middle and D in between them. So let's find all the D's right now. Here's the next one up, and up, and up. Then back to the middle, and down, and down, and down. So that's D. Now back to the middle, and let's find E. Remember, E is the white key just to the right. So we'll go on up and find E, E, E. And back to the middle, and down, and the lowest. Now around the 3 black keys, we have 4 musical notes: F, G, A, and B. F is just in front to the left of the 3 black keys. Then comes G, A, and B to the right. So now back to our keyboard and let's look for F. Now here are the 3 black keys, and F is just in front. So now we can go up and find all the F's. F, F, back to the middle, and down. So that's F. Now back to the 3 black keys in the middle. G is the second white key in that group. and down. Great, back to the middle. And the third white key in that group, that's A. And back to the middle, and down. And all the way at the very end of the piano, the lowest key, that's also A. So the last key in this group is B, all the way to the right. So that's F, G, A, and B, all around the three black keys. Well, now that we know where the musical tones on the alphabet, musical alphabet tones are, let's talk about how we change those tones by sharping or flatting them. A sharp is playing the next key to the right of the note. So for instance, let's take a look at D here in the middle of the two black keys. Now, if I want to, or if the music notation tells me to play D sharp, I go to the first key to the right. Often it's a black key, as in this case. But sometimes, as for instance in the case of E, a sharp note will be a white key. That would be E sharp. And it also can be F. So, sharp notes, play the key to the right. That one's G sharp, and this would be A sharp. Now let's go back to D and talk about flats. Flats go to the left, so you play the next key to the left. So that would be D flat. And again, usually it's a black key, but sometimes it can be a white key, as in this case, C flat is this note here, which would also be B. B flat is right here. That's a black key. So sharps and flats change the tones of the musical alphabet notes to make them a little more interesting and to give a composer some options to make a tune sound a little more interesting and have a little more depth. But we'll learn more about sharps and flats, which are called in music accidentals, later.